background.
Bro, just say the truth, man. I heard his dad is living in Guyana or something, and his dad's Chinese, and I heard his mum is Irish. So, fam, you're obviously not black, bro. So, all of that, if man's rating, man, or man's rare, man, don't do that, bro, because at the end of the day, yeah, there's people that really need this shit. So what's up, man? Welcome to Added Value Podcast. You know, the greatest show on the planet of Earth. You know, the one that dwarfs other podcasts. There's no other podcast like this podcast. You know, the positivity corner, the upliftment sector. You know, the greatness cultivation alchemy laboratory.
What's happening, people? Welcome to the Added Value Podcast, the biggest show on the net. I'm Jason, the self-titled superstar Jay.
This is J Rome every time.
And this is your boy Manolo, C-Boy, a.k.a. Don't forget it.
ZZ Mills, she shocked everybody, you know what I mean? Telling Spice that she's bi and she likes to lick a clit. Crazy.
Yeah, that's
God
mad.
enough. But you know the worst thing about it is...
I'm kind of, do you know what? Sorry, public announcement. I'm kind of upset, ZZ, because I thought you was into just men. And I thought I had a shot and a chance. But now, I'm starting to, you know, think otherwise. This guy's trying to sway me. I don't know why he's doing that, but yeah.
I didn't know about swaying you. The only
Not
thing...
swaying me, but you know what I mean. Trying to get me off you, basically. Yeah.
But now I know why she used to start her episodes with asking her guests if they suck pussy. Cause obviously, if she likes it, they must love it.
Okay, so ZZ Mills, I'm not part of this. Yeah, it's your boy Superstar J Jerome. He doesn't really care what you do. I don't really care what you do. I think you should come on our show and let us interview you and then get your view and your stance on what Superstar J is saying. Sorry, that's my last interruption.
Oh, it's nothing to do with what I'm saying. It's everything she said. She said she licks clit and she likes to ask people if they do it.
Yeah, your view on that, basically.
That's that on that, yeah?
That's that on that.
Big up my black woman and big up Zizi as a black woman. That's
Thank
my
you.
Thank
You.
input.
Big up all of our black women.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Oh.
Alright, so what do you lot think about Chunks going solo on his show now?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, man, you do, man. I can't lie, man.
Yeah, the money can't slow up.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Everybody's got bills to pay.
But
yeah, I thought it was just a bit wild because obviously he took a bit of a hiatus and then now he's just coming back like to say, yeah, whatever. But he never troubled anybody, so he should be able to do whatever he's doing.
And troubling somebody is alleged with thingy, because remember, you're innocent to proven guilty.
Yeah.
The only thing that someone said to me the other day was, why would he be there? Why would they be holding him for so long if there wasn't anything, you know, to it? And I was like, oh, you know how it is, black man.
Bro, you grabbed a white girl, bro.
White girl. People think. But this is no, but
Ain't that enough, though?
but this is deep, though. But listen, this is deep. So this goes down to racism and systematic racism because it hasn't stopped. People think, oh, it's stopped. There's no more racism. Everybody's interracial. Everybody gets along. No, bro, it's still there. It's just hidden. It's just in the system. It's in things like this, the judicial system. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, yeah, we may laugh, but like this could be another case of that, or it could really be some evidence to this thing. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what you guys think of that.
Yeah, well, let's just give it time and the thing will play out.
But do you think Chunks is right for doing his own show?
I think Chunks is cool. I was telling you lot already that I met Chunks one time. He was going to a film premiere for The Purge. You know, the one with my man, with the man on the wall, hosting it.
It's a new one.
No, it's not. This was years ago. But I met Chunks. He was on the train and we was rapping. I was with my brethren Slim as well, and we was just talking. He just seemed like a real cool, humble guy. He didn't have to talk to me. He didn't know me from anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So I just thought that he was cool. Next thing that people were talking about is Trump and Elon going back and forth, and it's not even just them two going back and forth. There's people stock shares going up and down as well. Everyone's like, please, man, just stop the arguing so the money can stabilize. You know what I mean? But the big thing that I saw was Elon said that Trump's on the Epstein list. That's why the list ain't dropped.
That's AI,
publicly
bro.
yet.
I told you that's AI, fam.
But, well, he had to put a public apology out to say that he's taking it back.
Yeah, I know, but that was AI, bro.
It wasn't AI. He did that, though.
I saw that on big news platforms. He said that ain't real.
But I heard it was AI, but it's cool.
I'll blame AI as well. You know when you crash out and then you wake up in the morning, you realise, hold on a minute, that was a bit too far. It might be AI. You never know.
That's rich people problems.
Rich people problems. But like I said, people's stocks are on the line there. And then DJ AG, I thought his thing was slowing up, but it's just getting bigger and bigger.
Can never slow up.
It's getting bigger and bigger. Will Smith and Sierra, you know what I mean? That's crazy. You know, big crowds.
That's why you had Rio Ora and Jamelia.
Bro,
I used to fancy Jamelia, you know, back in the day. Tell me you didn't fancy it. No, well, you got married, you're exempt, you can't talk. You know, did you like Jamelia?
Nah, still to this day.
Yeah. To this day! To this day! I like that.
But yeah, DJ AG, that is big. Big crowds just doing his thing. But what was cold, remember I was saying to you as well, I see Kane Brown, the comedian, big up. Kane Brown, he was like, fanboying out with the doing the selfie and all that with Will Smith. He's put his hand out. He got a big high five from Will Smith. He was gassed up.
Trust me, that's the Fresh Prince, you know. That's the Fresh Prince, you know.
Yeah, that was massive.
Don't play with the Fresh Prince, bro. I used to watch that show back in the day. You mad? That show was hard. He always had the sickest trainers.
Yeah, all the mad J's.
All the mad J's. All the mad flights. Do you know what I mean? Bare different colours. Lime green, this guy. Nah. He was a swagger guy still. Can't lie.
Yeah.
Smith.
Alright, let's get into the meat of the show. What I wanted to have a conversation with you lot about is where you lot see our culture and where it's going in terms of music, film, everything, you know, like where we're going. I can see that the money's slowing up now, where everybody's not getting record deals so much no more. You can't just turn up and get endorsements because, I don't know, it must be a global recession coming. It's mad. Everybody's trying to get in where they fit in, going on streams, going on lives, doing whatever they want to try and get the engagement and keep their thing going.
I think you may see as that, but then it could just be everybody's evolving, because you know, like everything has its time and season, 100%. And then something new creeps in whilst the wheel's turning. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what's just happened. This has been another subgenre that's added on to everything, but like fortunately and unfortunately for some people, this subgenre, like it accumulates a lot of revenue, more than even the ones before it that are like things that you respect, like boxing, like sports. Do you know what I mean? You got YouTubers that don't do none of that. They're in the house in front of the camera. They're getting 350 bags a year.
Crazy.
No, sorry, 350 million a year. You're like, what?
Yeah, well, talking about streaming, Castanet, he's...
Hey, big up Castanet, yo, my G, you know.
He's gone to new levels.
And shout out Show Speed as well. Man's been, trust me, hey, yo, man's been learning the thing still.
Yeah, it's cool. Castanet went live streaming on BET Awards. Yeah, the BET Awards as well. I think everybody's taking it serious now. There used to be the show where the big stars would give it a miss, but it looks
because again,
it's doing its thing again.
Again, it's the subgenre that's coming amongst the big shows that's going out now. Do you get what I'm saying? Now that's coming in because the young generation, that's their thing. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not really. What do we remember? The
Grammys, Brits.
What else?
Those are the big ones, isn't it?
Yeah, nah, they're the big one. Oscars.
MTV.
Yeah, MTV Awards.
Yeah, MTV was very big.
MTV Awards was cold. That was sick. MTV Awards. There's no MTV Awards no more, is there?
There probably is, but I think people have really gone off award shows. They're not really that whatever again. But the funny thing that I saw, Castanet, was you see Wale and Wale hit him up like to say, yeah, man, like whatever. And then afterwards he's gone, yeah, man. What the chat said that was somebody big. That was who? Well, it was well. Who's well? And he's like,
Oh my
and
days.
someone saying to him,
No,
it's like,
I have to laugh at him. He said, well.
he said, oh, Wale. He said, oh, who's Wale? He said, yeah, you know, the rapper man.
No, I said, well, you know. But I said Wale, and he said, well.
Lotus Flower Bomb and all that. He's like, all right, anyway, big up Wale.
Well.
And then Wale come back to him almost straight away and said, listen, I don't like the way you had me on the stream, yo. You done me dirty.
Well. No.
He weren't happy.
Somebody big who? Well.
Yeah, so it was crazy, but again...
But that's what I'm saying, them young G's, they don't know. They don't know, bro. You can't blame them. They don't know. But then it's mad because he had Akon in his house. And remember, he had Akon in his house at the live stream. So maybe he just don't rate Wale still. Because I was watching it the other day, he had Akon perform at his house party, bro.
Okay.
Akon was on the table dancing and the main thing was watching it. It was in the studio. And then now he doesn't know who Wale is. So, and I swear Akon's way older than Wale. So I don't know. Maybe he just don't rate you, Wale. Sorry, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Only God knows.
Yeah.
I am hoping that sometimes the money slowing up can be a good thing. That people that actually have love for the art and the culture can actually come through and just put out good music. That's the focus now, where you can focus on putting out good music and yeah, that's the...
Do you know what? For me, I've complained about the quality of music for a long time. But then I was watching something the other day and it said that Spotify, 250,000 songs are uploaded to Spotify every day. So within that, there must be a lot of good music. If there's 250,000 songs, there must be good
100%.
tunes being released.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not okay. So it's not as much the quality, it's just the quantity. So it's just getting lost. The quality is getting lost in the quantity.
Okay.
So as Jay was
I get what
saying,
you're saying.
it's a blessing. Potentially, it's a blessing that you know, if money's getting moved out of music, then there's so much people that are doing music just for money, and if the money goes, they will go too. So
that's my prayer.
Hey, this guy's a clever you know.
That's Jay's point. That's Jay's point. I ain't gonna steal it.
You didn't put it like him. That he did it still. No. I get what you were saying now. I get what you lot were saying now with this. 'Cause I was thinking, why would you make a point of that? This is something that's common knowledge. We all know. But then it's so intricate and deeper than that. Where now that you've broken it down, I'm like, yeah, nah, it's true.
So it's a blessing. So if you think about hip hop and how hip hop started, get me? That's
You couldn't just get in like that. Who the fuck are you? What have you done? Like, sorry, excuse my friend. Who do you know? Like, what block are you from? Like who can vouch for you? Who's brought you in? Do you know what I mean? Come on, man. How did Nas get in? How did Biggie, Pac? It's the same thing.
Well, I think to get on, like you said, it must have been a ritual. You had to go to the rap battle. You had to...
Yeah, you had to grind and...
You had to test your metal.
Yeah.
Before you could come in and put in some work.
You couldn't just wake up the next today and say, oh, let me go on my phone and record the band lab something and then pull it out and it's blown up. Do you know what I mean? No, it wasn't that. And that's why these artists are still performing and touring to this day. Bro, not a couple years ago I went to watch Nas Wu-Tang. And Nas and Wu-Tang, bro, in 02 with my cousins, bro. They shut it down. It was disgusting, bro.
Well,
I got the videos on my phone.
My brother was saying that he saw Nelly just at the weekend in Manchester.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come to 02.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, now, well, right now, them artists from
Timeless
the 90s and
music.
2000s,
They're killing it.
they're killing it on the toss.
That's because their music is authentic.
Yeah.
And people want that sound back because now music has been diluted with all this nonsense.
I was saying to Jay the other day, Movado, I heard about Movado performing in UK. The first time I heard it was 02. I said, nah, it must be Indigo 02. It must be Indigo. When I found out it was big arena 02, I couldn't believe it because Movado's been around for, what's that, almost
Ages.
20 years now.
Yeah.
Almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And no point in them 20 years could Movado do an O2 arena. So imagine 20 years on, he's doing his biggest arena in the UK.
Same thing for Vibes though. Same thing for
But
Vibes.
50 Cent's been touring since lockdown, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought it was a one-off tour.
but he's been touring since, what's that, 5 years now?
Coming back again.
4 years, 5
He's
years.
coming back again with them, man.
Bro, his bag must be crazy.
Of course, it's crazy. Man.
But also, further to in terms of talking about the quality, but it's also in terms of us talking about the quality of the artist, but it's also about how we listen to music as well.
Yeah.
Because before, remember, I used to buy an album for £10, and I remember buying Missy Elliott's album. I can't remember what it's called now, but I bought Missy Elliott's album and I put it on and I didn't like it. Yeah. But I just spent £10. Yeah. So I had to play again. I had to play again. I had to play again. Yeah. I love the album.
Yeah.
So we don't do that no more. So even the other day I was listening to
West End.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
So the other day I was listening to. So I'm trying to listen to music differently now. So Jagged Edge released the album the other day. It's a decent album. It's not the best, but I'm trying to sit with it. And even though it's on Spotify and I've got a million albums to choose from, just listen to it over and over again and try and fall in love again with a new album.
Do you know what? I got a funny story, yeah? Do you know how I knew about HMV stores? So, back in the day, like from Peckham East, yeah, I don't know if you would have heard, everybody would have heard. We always used to be outside Western, Chocodero. And you know HMV's in that little bit.
Yeah.
Chocodero, innit? Yeah. So, every like Friday or something, Thursday, Friday, yeah, everybody would link up Wharf Road, McDonald's, Willie Road, yeah. Shout out all the man from Pex, you know who I'm talking about. Big you up, there's too much to mention, yeah.
Big up London, this is
Nah, big up Pex, big up Pex is a Peckham thing, you get me? Come on, they know. Big up FH as well. But I'm saying, yeah, we used to go on a bus 12, yeah. Ooh, pack up the whole of the top. And we'll be going straight to West End, Chocodero, bro. We'll get CDs. I remember the time Scott Jackets was out. You know, remember the Scott Jackets, yeah? What's it? Avrexes. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Nah, Charles is aging us, boy.
No.
Charles is talking about things that don't even exist no more. HMV, Chocodero.
No, but we was young.
Yeah.
But these are the times we went there. I went to Chocodero. Remember Chocodero, how it was? It was like a ride. In a mad building, and like you got to go up a mad escalator.
I went Chocodero once, but I wasn't even.
It's scary though, isn't it? When you first go in, because the escalator, when the first time you go in, if you imagine how young you was, the escalator.
I remember it once. I remember I did a time crisis, and then I went on the little bike thing. And
you didn't go on none of the rides.
What rides? What roller coaster? I don't know.
Those rides. There's rides in there, bro.
I don't remember that.
Listen, I was in Chocodero.
There's rides in there, innit?
I don't know. I went to Chocodero to stand there and find gal, so I don't know about no rides.
Yeah,
I don't know about no
arcade. That's how I know he's this guy.
That was my
There's rides in Chocodero though, innit?
I grew up in West,
so you would know.
I had the South London experience of Chocodero.
No, I'm East. I'm East.
Oh, okay. Well, this East and South. We had the West London, innit? It was 10 minutes from my yard.
Yeah, you see
so
what I'm saying?
Going on the rides.
You see, there's rides in there, bro.
Girl looking for man.
Yeah. Bumper cars as well in there.
It's so weird. Everyone has a Chocodero story, but I don't remember seeing anyone.
I was just thinking that when Charles was saying,
Everyone has it.
I was there at Chocodero. I was at Chocodero all the time.
Yeah, bro.
All the time. I never see you.
Yeah, G.
But yeah,
I was saying, these times I was short, blood.
Maybe that's why I didn't see you. Yeah. But I'll take the escalator, I'll go around the corner, and I'll stand there. That was my spot.
Yeah, you see?
They shut it down. They demolished it.
I didn't go.
They did, didn't it? Yeah. That was a nice place, man. It was bad beef.
A lot of people got experiences with Chocodero. I heard a lot of stories, but like I said, I went once. I didn't play that.
Chocodero, there was one time, yeah, we got into it, yeah. This is all grown now, innit? We got into it with Brixton youths, bro, from Brixton, yeah. And there was just bare of us. But we was young and we was going into it with the older ones. Out of nowhere, bro. Like after we was on the back foot, out of nowhere, we just see Nux come. We see Gig come, we see Rave come, we see Boogie come, we see Spen come, we see like those bare man that just come out of the side and just started handling the beef in front, bro. And it was like back. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, bro, there's mad stories there. Anyway,
that's some legendary names.
No, that's what I'm saying. But yeah.
Crazy. But anyway, back to what we was talking about. What? So, yeah. Hopefully, like as I was saying, and you said, Jay, poetically articulated that. Now we can go back to the love of the music. Artists can not be afraid to drop music now in fear of low engagement or low views, or you know what I mean, thinking that they're more superstarish than to be dropping whenever they want to or whatever.
Well, as you said, it's a culture shift because that culture will still exist in terms of the numbers and stuff like that. But hopefully that will move into the streaming era and music will go back to its creativity, and then people that are focused on the numbers will,
It's
will
much
operate in a
needed.
different
It's
space.
much needed. We need it. The industry needs it. My ears need it. I think
100%.
Yeah, I think all the Uber drivers need it. Do you get what I'm saying? Because yeah, man, the music nowadays, like, shout out to my homie Jasmine guy. She's in the building. She knows who she is. Yeah.
That's not
But
even my name.
I know that's not your
Don't
name,
say
but
my
we call you
real
Jasmine guy. Yeah. She puts me on game. Like, she put me onto some French artists.
Take it.
Yeah, takey. You get me? Some different French artists, like the music they listen to, and it's like sometimes, yeah, although we may be in the UK, we need to broaden our horizon. There's K-pop, there's J-pop, there's reggaeton, Latino music, there's music from Jamaica. Do you know what I mean? There's Afrobeats. We just can't focus on the UK alone because the UK is so small, man. You know what I mean? Damn this chair, but yeah. The UK is small,
The UK is small, but obviously that's where we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, but you say that's where we are, but that's what other people do.
Yeah.
People from around the world, they listen
They
to
reach
America.
out, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're not from America, listening to American music.
Yeah.
well, I want to big up the subscribers. You know what I mean?
Big up the subscribers,
We
man.
growing. Thank you for rocking with us. If you ain't a subscriber, become an official added value member and hit that subscribe button.
Back.
Central C, what are you telling me?
Yeah, no. It was a conversation that was bubbling up recently about Central C and his background and whatever. But from what I see, he's claiming about Guyanese background.
Bro,
with his dad.
bro, just say the truth, man. I heard his dad is living in Guyana or something, and his dad's Chinese. And I heard his mom is Irish. So, fam, you're obviously not black, bro. So, all of that, if man's rating, man, or man's rare, man, don't do that, bro. Because at the end of the day, yeah, there's people that really need this shit. You're up already, bro. Let someone else do their thing. Do you get me? That's actually from the hood, that's black, that it's invented for. No, but it's true. Man, have to call it what it is. What? Because this is what I don't like about the hood as well. They see man in a big whip, Lamborghini, oh yeah, he's a bad boy. Like, what do you mean? Where are you from? Like, what have you done? Man are rating the shine. You're not checking the history. You get what I'm saying? When we grew up, you had to check the history. You couldn't just go on the block and say you're bad dog. Where you
But
from?
did he ever say he was black?
Yeah.
No,
When he talks
I
about
don't
he's
think he said he was black. But
Everyone's
I think,
saying he's black.
No, but it was he was being cryptic. He was basically trying to allude to the fact that he's black because his dad
Guyanese.
is from
Yeah,
Guyana.
and I'm not
When I
being.
think of Guyana, I think of Indian.
Well, yeah. So,
But he's not Indian, is
but
he?
what we
He's
saw,
not Indian.
is his dad is of Asian heritage. Is not black.
So how do you think that came about?
and
Because
that's
without
not
him saying
No,
that
but
he's
that's
black,
not bad. That's not bad because I love my white people. Yeah, I love my. I don't even see black and white. I see one race. Yeah, the human race.
No,
yeah.
I see race, but at the
No,
same
no,
time,
no,
it's
no,
got nothing to do.
No, you can't see
If
race.
you're considered 1% black, they call you black.
Yeah.
And that's
No,
the real issue. What's happening?
No,
It's
yeah.
ambiguous.
thank you.
It looks maybe
Thank
he's
you.
got a bit of black.
Yeah, exactly.
He's mentioned a Caribbean
Thank
island.
you.
or South
So
American island.
exactly. So you just need to be clear so that, bro, if you're still a bad boy artist and you're white, bro, that's nothing wrong with that, bro. Man, love
Yeah,
Eminem.
we like
Man, rate
H,
Eminem.
we like RD.
Yeah, man, love Eminem. I even got a guy that works with me, Concept. Shout out Concept. He's hard. Pause. You get what I'm saying? But no, I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying?
I swear
No.
he's right enough the pause thing.
No, but I'm saying I have to say it properly. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, be proud of where you're from. You get what I'm saying?
I've never heard him claim black, if I'm honest.
Yeah, and the thing is, man love to claim our struggle. I mean, love to claim our lifestyle, but they don't. No, but you don't understand what I'm saying. But you don't have to go through our struggle. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to go job centre.
Do you know what?
You don't
You
have
do. If you're from West London,
Alright,
yeah,
hold
people
on.
think you're
I'm talking
rich.
about the black people going job centres. Anyway,
I would say it's more
I lived in West London actually.
the fact that he never claimed to be black.
Remember, there's a job centre in Kentish Town.
You're stressing me out.
Sorry, go.
The fact that he never actually claimed to be not say he didn't claim to be black, but he's never said that he's black. Maybe the issue is more about the black community than it is about Central C, because that's not even possible. Could you imagine that happening in any
Yeah,
other?
yeah, creeping in like that. Well, yeah, let's forget that. Even Central C, sorry, man, you're a G. It's us. We're the idiots. Man, I'm blind again. Getting enslaved again differently. Do you get what I'm saying? How do we let this happen?
I said this is neo-colonialism.
Yeah, how? These guys are clever, man.
Central C is allowed to rap. Central C is
he is.
allowed to be
Who he
amongst
is.
the culture.
Yeah, of course.
He's allowed to do a lot of these things. The only thing that I just want to be clear about who you are, what you are.
But what I'm
we're
saying
doing.
is the desperation.
What's on my phone?
It's the desperation of black people to claim people
Your
because
phone overheated. Take it off the laptop.
Hey.
because he said Guyana, and now I don't know who it is, but there's been a move to claim him. So all you have to say is I'm from Guyana, I'm from South Africa, and there just seems to be something in the black community where
He's
we're
not
trying to
from South
complain
Africa, he's
you.
not from South
No, but I'm saying if someone was to say that, there's a pool.
Guyana is in South Africa.
No, it's in the
No,
South
no,
America.
South.
Sorry, South America.
Ah,
Sorry,
it's
my
the alcohol.
bad.
It's you didn't
The
say that.
Hennessy's
You
good.
didn't even say it. You didn't even say that. Go on.
But that can't run in no other culture. If you say you're Chinese,
Yeah.
there's not a pool for Chinese people to claim you like that.
No, they're not gonna claim you.
And
bro.
unless they're
Bro,
seeing.
I wanted to be Chinese since I was young. You're not watching all the kung fu movies, all the movies. I wanted to be able to do that, bro. Nah.
So I think it's more of a statement on black people and the black community than it is on Central C. The fact that he can even say, even if he's saying he's done something wrong, saying if he's trying to put a fake image out,
and something
the
might
fact,
happen, they'll
the
blame the
fact
black
that he
community.
can do it,
Yeah.
I think is more of an indictment on the black
On us,
community
yeah.
than on him.
But what I rate,
Well said.
what I rate is the successful person, and Central C is successful.
Oh,
so
this guy is being politically
we gotta rate
correct.
that. There's no,
He's trying to be his friend, bro.
there's
He wants him
no.
on
I'm
the
not
show.
trying to be his friend.
Come
He
on the
will
show,
never-
though. Come on the show. Why would he never be your friend? Don't ever say that,
No,
fam.
but he
Why?
wouldn't come here, bro.
Why would he never come to your show, bro?
Because I know he thinks he's too big for that.
Nah, bro, we don't know, bro. You can go.
That's a flex.
Man's going to the
It's true, though,
moon.
like I know him to know.
Yeah, bro, you have to rate your thing. What's wrong with you, fam? You mad? Listen, hey. Anyway, we're not even gonna talk to you, Central C. Cool. Say no more. You're doing your thing.
Big up Central C.
Yeah, you're doing
But
your
again,
thing. But bro, you made a very valid point about what you said. We as a black community, yeah, we need to be more, how do you put it, diligent, and more and be more discerning. Yeah, that's the word you used on the last podcast.
Yeah.
Discerning, because we need to reserve those spots for people who really need it within our community, because if we do that, then they can actually change a situation in our community that we need change. Do you know what I mean? And then so on and so on and so forth.
What's good though is people coming in from other cultures, because all it does is bring another audience and another spotlight to our thing. Because we were talking about Charlie Sloth and coming, and regardless of how people feel about him, he put a massive spotlight onto our thing. And when grime and UK rap was coming up, he was the man that put the big platform in front of me to make sure the thing can take off. One thing I remember is my friend from Manchester was shouting me, said, Jay, we're coming down to London and we're doing a 5 in the booth. And I'm thinking, alright, cool, good luck with that, whatever not. But I didn't know that Bugsy Malone was gonna come down and shut down the thing, you get me, send for Chip and cause a massive riot, bro. I wish I was part of that. That was history being made there. Anyhow I was part of that, I'd have been charged up. You know what I mean?
But yeah, do you know what it is? It's I feel like the black community want their cake and eat it, and I think we're in the UK and you've got America. That's predominantly white countries, and you do need to have white people in those spaces to open up the bigger markets,
No, 100%.
which is cool. So you can either have it where you don't do that, and we open up and we expand in the African market and the Caribbean market, which we don't do. We don't push it, and we don't create it. So while we're in the UK and the US market, we do need those people like Charlie Sloth, Central C, Tim Westwood, David Rodigan.
Now Rodigan's big. Big up Rodigan.
But I think it's how they act when they're in. It's how they move. So I know David Rodigan. you could say he's moved well in terms of. It's hard for him to move differently because he's just in a completely black space. But I don't know. How would you say Tim Westwood moved? How would you say Charlie Sloth
I
moved?
saw Tim Westwood the other day. Was he there? No, it wasn't you. It was me and Dales. It was at Elite Sports. Shout out Frank White, Frank Bowler, Frank West End Bowler. Franco, my G.
I don't know, but let's not stick on the Tim
No,
Westwood
no.
story. Cause
No. Watch this.
allegations.
We was at eSport in Edmonton, and then I just see him walking up. That was it. That's the end of the story.
No, that's too funny.
Huh?
I thought he was dealing with schoolgirls.
Alright, so.
But do you know what? Yeah. Furthermore, yeah, it's because I'm gonna keep it real, because man talks the truth. You get what I'm saying? It's because he's white, fam, it's because he's a white man. Yeah, that's the only reason.
Because he's a white man.
Because basically, if that was it's the reverse of a black man being in a white community doing that. Do you get what I'm saying? He'd be ostracized. The only reason why it's the opposite in our community, because he's white, preying on the black girls. Not praying, but doing what all uncles do, bruv. I've seen them do this 24/7. That's what they do, though. Am I lying? I'm not lying.
Doesn't mean it's okay.
It's not okay, but it's something that they do.
He was the ultimate uncle. Still.
No, but I know more ultimate uncles than what you're talking about, bro. Trust me, bro. It's peak.
But let's go back to say.
Just go by anyway. Just listen. I'm from Peckham.
But let's go back.
So I know, no, but I'm just telling you, yeah. Don't try to take off the light. So Tim Westwood, yeah, man can't see from that. Cool, fair enough. He's been putting things, yeah. Cool, fair enough. At least he likes pum pum, dog. Like, even though it's bad, I'm just saying. No, in a bad way. No, in a bad way.
Was that your drop?
No, and listen.
That's a mic drop.
No, but listen, and yeah, it's wrong. The whatever he's doing, he should be like seeking therapy for that. But so should all the uncles. So should all the yard uncles as well.
Wait, so he should go.
About?
So if he goes to court,
let all of them go with him.
If he goes to court, he should say, "We was all doing it."
No.
Let me go.
No, it's not that he's going to
that's
court.
That's no defense.
No, if he
bro.
goes to court, that's his business for going to court. But I'm saying he hasn't gone to court, right? He's not in jail for nothing. So I'm just saying he's just known for that because he likes young girls. Cool. Like, each to their own, innit? I'm just saying, innit? It's not right, but if they're above a certain age and it's consensual.
Schoolgirls in school uniform.
Yeah. Okay, cool. That's what I heard. I didn't heard that. But all I'm saying anyway, forget that, yeah? Don't forget that, but it's there. All I'm saying is what he's done for the game and the culture in the UK as well. Remember before, he never used to play UK music till he got blazed. He got blazed, he started busting bare people. Do you get what I'm saying? So maybe man need to give him a next one to make him... No, I'm joking. No, I don't know, man. But anyway, allow it, innit? Just allow him.
Anyway, what I was saying though is the Central C story hasn't fully played out, so we haven't even given him a chance to see how he navigates through the game. We've seen the starting, but we haven't seen the full
Charlie
story.
Sloth?
No, Central C.
Oh.
We've seen Charlie Sloth.
Charlie Sloth's cool, man. I like him, man. He's a good...
You like Charlie Sloth?
Yeah, man. He's cool.
I see Kenny also. He goes to my gym.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Which one? You're still there. You're still sharp. Good.
But alright, Jay. Last topic, so before I see you want to wrap things up.
Remember last time you had to wrap it up for us?
No, see, I just wanted to talk quickly about scalability. Remember, I was saying to you how.
Man, you throw the big words in.
Take my laptop charger.
Go on, scalability.
I thought the big words in about what?
It's there. No, it's there.
We briefly talk about scalability. What are you saying about
Yeah,
it?
that's mine.
Alright, let's
Wow.
wrap it then. You're trying. You can't wait to get out of
I want to briefly talk about recessions.
I know.
Recession is coming. Alright, guys. Let's get out of there. Is that what you're saying?
If you think you're broke now, wait.
Wait till next year.
All right, guys. Have a good week.
Don't forget to stack your water.
You lot joking.
Hey, that's good still. Yo, yeah, listen. Like, share, and subscribe, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. We need you to hit that button, man. You get what I'm saying? See, they're loving the show. They're saying it's over already. You get what I'm saying? So listen,
I can't
tell a
believe she
friend
said
to
she's
tell
a
a
wanted
friend.
woman and she's talked more in the show
I'm
than us.
talking, but I'm not seen.
She not being seen. She got to be seen. They don't know her voice.
Bro,
I
there's-
could be anybody.
Yeah,
don't
she
know.
could be
You
anybody.
don't know my government name because he told you a fake name.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's true.
So I'm
It's
gonna
very
bust
Put the
names
camera on
again.
there because she's
No,
getting.
you can't.
She's annoying me.
I can't.
Yeah, this is Added Value Podcast. Like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Share as well. Don't forget.
Yeah, man, we're talking about growth. We're talking about positivity. talking.
Now you're doing it. Now he's talking about positivity. Now he's talking about growth. Now he's talking about.
We talk about it in the intro
Yeah,
and the outro.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Let's see.
what, you don't think we've been positive?
Yeah, boy.
No.
No, I don't know. I don't even know what we've
Yeah,
been
like
doing.
in the intro, the outro, definitely.
Yeah. Anyway, big up, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Boom. I've been your boy Manolo, C-Boy. He's been your boy Superstar J. And this is Jerome, the Slum Lord.
Big up. Peace.
Big up. Peace.
Peace.
Boom.
Lord